their time is done. It's over. Screw them.
All right, you already know what it is. Fourth quarter Boyz Sports is definitely in effect. It is me, your illustrious host, Professor Lake, on Victory Monday after the Bears put a beating on the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, 24-17, and now we are the Kings of the North. That's right, you heard it right. The Bears are the Kings of the North. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the abuse that the Green Bay Packers went through yesterday afternoon in Chicago at Soldier Field. Before we get into it, you know what time it is. It's Fourth Quarter Boyz Sports. I'm your illustrious host, Professor Lake. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Chip. Be a fourth quarter boy for life, man. Hit that notification bell. We're going to jump right into it. So, yesterday, our foe, Aaron Rodgers, went 25 for 42, 274 yards, and one interception, no touchdown passes. Our guy, True, 20 for 28, 235 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns. Jordan Howard got a touchdown. Tariq Cohen got a touchdown. Trey Burton got a touchdown. Where's Devontae Adams? Where's Randall Cobb at? Where's Jimmy Graham? Where were they? The Chicago Bears completely took the Green Bay Packers star players out the game. Where's Clay Matthews at? Huh? Blake Martinez? All these rookie cornerbacks you drafted? Tony Brown? Jair Alexander? Josh Jackson? Where were they? Where's Mike McCarthy at? Oh, the one guy that held this lousy Green Bay team together since Aaron Rodgers took it over. Mike McCarthy, you fire him for Aaron Rodgers. Spoiled California kid. You get rid of your coach for Aaron Rodgers. You want to coddle Aaron Rodgers. That's what you want to do. You're acting like he's a little baby. Yesterday's victory is a victory that true Chicago Bears fans have been waiting for a very long time. And being that we were so patient, the taste of being Kings of the North is ever more sweet. Now, yesterday, you had a guy come along with a lousy team thinking that he could beat the Kings of the North. How disrespectful. For you to think that you're going to come to Soldier Field. Aaron Rodgers thought he was going to come to Soldier Field with a backup head coach and beat the Chicago Bears. How arrogant. How arrogant. So he comes to Soldier Field. He gets his lunch money took. Bears defense went out there and took lunch money from Green Bay Packer players, Green Bay Packer fans out there. We're talking a whole lot of smack. Look at your record. Look at your record, Green Bay. The fans of Green Bay Packers, look at the record. Now, this is a changing of the guard. This is a new era. Get used to it. From now on, you're going to be number 3 or 4 in the NFC North. Get used to it, buddy. These are for all the unloyal bum Bear fans out there who sat there and said that they were Green Bay Packer fans. I got a question for you guys. What were you doing in 1985? Some of you guys are too old to be telling me that you're a Green Bay Packer fan and it's always been that way. Bum, fake Bear fans out there who said they were Green Bay Packers fans. Guys from Chicago, Benedict Arnolds, switching sides. That's what I think about you. That's exactly what I think about you. Couldn't be loyal. You couldn't see this thing through to the end. No, you want to be a Green Bay Packer fan. And you said some of the most blasphemous things about the Chicago Bears over the years. You know who you are. You know who you are. Don't you ever let the Bears are doing good statement come out your mouth. Oh, the Bears are looking good. They might have a shut up. Shut up. Because when the Bears were on the bottom, where were you? See me, I was right here. I was rooting for the Bears, believing in what they were trying to do. I could see that they were trying to develop a culture. I could see that they needed a little bit more talent. It's cool. It's cool. Let's kind of like look at this game, the way it played out. Trubisky had a bounce back game. He was able to show the guys that, hey, look, I can be accurate. Just let me get a little handle on this offense. And we're going to move the ball. We're going to keep it away from other teams. And we're going to get our points. Field goals, touchdowns, field goals, touchdowns. That's what Trubisky does. And defensively, our team is rock solid. We got about 4 or 5 Pro Bowlers on our defense alone. I don't know if they all go to the Pro Bowl, but we have about 4 or 5 legitimate Pro Bowlers, at least, on our defense. And the nerve of Aaron Rodgers to think that he was going to take that lousy, low-down, bum team to Chicago and upset the Bears? What are you smoking, Aaron Rodgers? What are you smoking? Who is he dating, Danica Patrick? Well, we'll see what happens when the Bears make it to the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers, we'll see if your girlfriend doesn't want to watch the Bear game in your house. Yes, I said it. Even in your own defeat, you can't escape Bear Nation. Oh, man. Your girlfriend is a Bear fan. How do you like that? Discount, double check that. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions all year, and we got one of them. Again, this victory is sweet. We got Jordan Howard going. He ate a couple of your defensive linemen for lunch. Tariq Cohen sliced the throats of your defensive players. What can I say? Allen Robinson came up big. You sucker punched your secondary repeatedly. You feel me? That's what we did. An NFL football game is like a street fight. And what happened yesterday? What happened yesterday against the Green Bay Packers? That was a felony. It wasn't even a street fight. It was a felony, what the Bears did to the Green Bay Packers. Now, it scares me a little bit with Eddie Jackson injuring the ankle at the end of the game. But I think the fact that we are the kings of the North, that we have clinched the crown, that he may be able to take a little bit of a rest before the playoffs kick off, something that the Packers haven't been in for some time as well. Let's not forget that. With or without Aaron Rodgers, the Packers still suck. They suck. You sat there all season long thinking Aaron Rodgers was going to come back in every single game and just do what he did when he was a young man. No, he's an older man. He's slowing down. And by the looks of it, I don't think Aaron Rodgers will ever make it to another Super Bowl. Not as a Green Bay Packer. Not as a Green Bay Packer. Khalil Mack came up big. It's not even a conversation anymore. You already know he's going to come up big. You already know that he's going to manhandle both of your tackles. How does it feel to get both of your offensive tackles beat up in one day by the same guy? You let me know how that feels, Green Bay Packer fans. You let me know how it feels to have Leonard Floyd blow past you play after play after play and suplexing your quarterback, taking all of your chances away to stick it to the Bears. I got something for you, and you can stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I've been waiting to do this for a couple years now. I've been looking in the eyes of former Bear fans, the people who claim to like the green and yellow. Man, your team looks like an infected wound. green and yellow. How could you even like a team that dons those colors? Who would root for a team in Wisconsin unless you're from the state? And if you're from the state, why don't you move? How could you bear it, being the little brothers of Chicago, sitting underneath the shoulders of Detroit, in Minnesota, Green Bay? What bay? Look, man, pardon me, all my fourth quarter boys and gals out there, pardon me. I'm a little hype right now. And this has been long overdue. We watch ESPN, we sit here and watch NFL Network, and we look at the prognosticators and the analysts come all over themselves every time someone brings up Aaron Rodgers' name. It's ridiculous. Now that we can put that to rest, you guys could wipe yourselves off. For real, man. For real. Roquan Smith, what can I say, man? The rookie's coming up. He's stepping up big. He took away Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham will not be a Packer too much longer. He can understand that Aaron Rodgers doesn't stick to the script. Most of his major plays are off the script because most of your receivers suck. The only guy you got back there that's actually doing something is Devontae Adams. And, he got lucky last year. Trevathan almost ended his career. So say thank you. Jumping on the other side of the ball, when you look at our offensive line dominated your defensive line. I kept hearing this name, Kenny Clark, Blake Martinez, Clay Matthews. Well, who are these guys, man? These guys aren't Khalil Mack. This isn't Leonard Floyd. This isn't Roquan Smith. Danny Trevathan. Why you keep bringing these guys' names up? Kenny Clark. Where does this guy come from, man? Blake Martinez. Who is this bum? He couldn't cover anybody yesterday. And neither could them sorry cornerbacks out there in Green Bay. They're dying to be on the defense like the Bears. Oh, yeah. Do you really think that those young guys you just pulled up aboard in Green Bay want to be Packers? Do you think they want to wear those ugly uniforms? Ugly uniforms. You don't think they want to be a part of this Chicago Bears gravy train right now? You don't think they're looking at how much fun we're having on the field? Our celebrations alone makes young players want to join our roster. Our celebrations alone make other players want to join our team. Believe that. Believe it. There's no room on this gravy train for the weak. So you can keep your suckers across the border up there in Wisconsin. What do you guys do for fun out there? What do you really do in Wisconsin? Especially this time of year, man. Look. Playtime is over. The Bears are who we thought they were. I know this is more of a rant than a recap, but you know what? I got to give it up for the loyal Chicago Bears fans that sat here through the dark times and continue to watch the Chicago Bears week after week, game after game, looking for any light and success, But it's nothing really to explain. If you were there, you were there. You experienced it. All I can tell you is, man, the Bears defense handled their business. Their offense did what it took to win. Special teams came through for us in a major way. Tariq Cohen had a great punt return. It was so many different things that happened throughout the course of a game today that you had to experience it. It was like going to a Michael Jackson concert. If you missed it, you missed it. It's only something that you can experience. And again, this goes out to all of you phony football fans, all you phony Bear fans out there. I had to do this. Because I'm going to see a lot of people buy some Bear hats and jerseys and sweatshirts, and you're going to come to work and high-five each other as if you were there the whole time, but you weren't there the whole time. When we make it to the Super Bowl this year, you stay home. You don't come to the Super Bowl party. Don't come. We don't want you there. You're not wanted. Understand that? Don't come to the Bears Super Bowl party if you weren't on the train the whole time. I guarantee you were talking smack, you cracked your jokes. There's no room for you over here, buddy. There's no room. I digress. As we close out today, as we are Chicago Bears fans, navy blue and orange all the way through, the Bears are the kings of the North, NFC champs. I want to go ahead and tip my hat one more time. Here's a toast to Ryan Pace, the general manager of the Chicago Bears, for having the discernment to fire John Fox and hire head coach, division-winning head coach, Matthew Nagy. A lot of guys weren't sure if they wanted to let go of Fox last season, but Pace knew it was time. Pace knew that this was the beginning of a new era. Pace retooled our offense with wide receiver Allen Robinson, Taylor Gabriel, bringing aboard tight end Trey Burton, taking a chance on Tariq Cohen in the draft. Did you forget about that? Did you forget? He took a chance on Tariq Cohen. Look what kind of player he knew he had. You know, this is major foresight. He had a vision and he put it together, but he didn't stop there. He jumped on the other side of the ball, re-signed Kyle Fuller, Prince Amukamara, Bryce Callahan. He retained Vic Fangio, and ultimately he obtained Khalil Mack. Hats off to the greatest general manager in football today, Ryan Pace. A toast to Ryan Pace. But I couldn't just talk about Ryan Pace without acknowledging the NFL's Coach of the Year, Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy. Hell of a year, hell of a coaching job. Matt Nagy is an offensive guru, a genius. He's innovative, progressive. I mean, he's able to take his offense, no matter what you say about the individuals on the offense, he is able to coach them into victory. He puts them in situations that they could take advantage of as athletes, as decision makers. How about them apples? Coach Nagy has a personality that's infectious. Is able to bleed into both sides of the ball. Defensive players respect Matt Nagy. They get the message. They see the results. They know what kind of head coach they got. They appreciate bringing Vic Fangio back. The offensive players are playing with so much confidence. They believe in each other. They believe in the system. And, as long as we got Matt Nagy sailing this ship, we're going to have the winds behind the sails. We're going to be straight. I'm not worried. We're going to dominate the NFC North for a long time. Matt Nagy has so much confidence in his players, in Trubisky, coaching them up, not getting discouraged. Perfect coaching job. Again, his humility to keep Vic Fangio. Can you imagine what this year would be like if we didn't keep Vic Fangio? Matt Nagy, I tip my hat to you. A toast to Matt Nagy, the NFL's best head coach this year. He's the best. He's the best. Something else that's impressive to me, a lot of guys were ringing the bell to get Jordan Howard more runs earlier in the season, but look at Nagy. He didn't even say anything about it. Hey, we're going to work it in there. You got to practice it. The situation calls for it. Matt Nagy's too smart. He saved his legs for when we needed them. That's what he did. Matt Nagy saved Jordan Howard's legs for the postseason. Bet you didn't think about that. You didn't think about that. And Jordan Howard, he's so efficient right now. He's picking up first downs everywhere. He's walking into the end zone. He's walking into the end zone. Best coach this year, best GM this year, best organization this year. Kings of the North. Matt Nagy is developing Trubisky. He is proving the doubters wrong. Deion Sanders, Shannon Sharp. Who else is out there? What other prognosticator doubted the Bears? Leave the names in the comment section. You know, if you want to air out a phony Bear fan that's been talking crap about the Bears for the last couple years, and you've seen him with a Bears t-shirt, jersey, hat, gloves, coat, whatever, this weekend and from now on, go ahead. Leave his name in the comment section. We're going to air him out. We're going to air him out. We got to do this. In our rise to success, we got to see Trubisky's ups and downs, but I think his arrow is ultimately pointing up. We got to see the emergence of Tariq Cohen. Under John Fox, he just wasn't utilized as much. We finally get to see what a competitive wide receiver group looks like. We finally got some offensive line depth. Khalil Mack addition, Aaron Lynch addition, Roquan Smith, the defensive backs, Vic Fangio, this new look offense. We got a lot of great years ahead of us, Bear fans. A lot of good years. You guys sat there in Green Bay and got soft. You got soft. That's what happened. You guys got soft up there in Green Bay. Finally seeing the decline of Aaron Rodgers. It is what it is. It's going to be like a plane going down. This is a plane crash. Aaron Rodgers will not win a Super Bowl as a Green Bay Packer. Look, I could go on for days about that lousy team in Green Bay. But before I go, here's what I want you to know. If you're a Bear fan, raise your cups to the sky. So in closing, all of you fans out there in the NFC North believing in your team, if your team isn't Chicago Bears, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. We are here. The Kings of the North are here. Act accordingly. You know what it is right now. It's Fourth Quarter Boyz Sports. It is me, your illustrious host. It has been a great ride, fellas. A great ride to earning the crown. Earning the ability to sit in the throne as the Kings of the North. So as I get out of here, you know what it is. It's Fourth Quarter Boyz Sports, boy. I'm your illustrious host, Professor Lake. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe. Chill. Be a fourth quarter boy for life, man, for life. Hit the notification bell. Holla at your boy. Already know what it is, man. Chicago Bears. Bear down. Bear down. Bear down. All of you other NFC North teams, get your obituaries ready. Get your wills ready. We about to start digging graves. Holla at your boy, Professor Lake. I'm gone.
Them down because we can. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. Screw them.